Hello everyone, myself Mrs. Rosaline, Department of Physical Science, Dr. SNS College of Education. So in this video, we are discussing about the methods of teaching Unit 4 in Pedagogy. Okay. So here we are going to discuss about the which method is compared to teacher-centered or student-centered is best for nowadays the present scenario. Okay. So Sarmila, what is your view about this one?
Students and learning பார்க்கும்போது இது ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இந்த லேர்னிங் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் லேர்ன் பார்க்கும்போது இது வந்து எஜுகேஷன் அப்ரோச்சாக இருக்குது. இது ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு ஆக்டிவாக ப்ளே பண்ணுறாங்க. இதில் வந்து டீச்சர்ஸ் பார்க்கும்போது அவங்க ஃபெசிலிட்டேட்டராகவும் இல்லை கைடாக வந்து ப்ளே பண்ணுவாங்க. இது எதை ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணால் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸோட இன்ட்ரெஸ்டாக இருக்கட்டும், அபிலிட்டிஸாக இருக்கட்டும், லேர்னிங்ஸாக இருக்கட்டும், அவங்க நீட்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறத தான் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க.
So you are saying that student-centered method is focusing mainly on the students' ability, interest and their creativity. Okay, fine. What about the teacher-centered methods?
Ma'am, in teacher-centered, as it says, teacher is the dominant one or the instructor here, and students will passively receive the information. Student-centered learning may be better in ways of higher education or secondary education, but when it comes to primary levels, students are mostly empty vessels. It means that they are not much aware of the educational tools, methods and all that. So in primary level, I feel teacher-centered learning is much better as it involves recitation, memorizations and all these things.
Okay, so fine. So in lower level, teacher-centered method is good. Okay, yes. Your view about student-centered method?
When it comes to student-centered learning, it is not that only students will do everything. Teachers will guide and support us. So even in primary stages, a student can use a toy or a digital thing with the guidance and support of a teacher, where they can develop with their own interest and they can do what, like they can easily grab their knowledge. And when students' role will be majorly played in the students' centered teacher, where they can experience themselves, they can explore themselves so that they can acquire the knowledge what they wanted, rather than when a teacher teaches them, they might lose their concentration. When they have to learn by themselves, they will get concentrated and something will get entered into their mind.
Very good, very good. Because what Lajna is telling is, even in lower classes also, we ask them to bring the particular thing. Suppose a teacher wants to explain about an apple, so we can make the students to bring, or we can make the students to do it in a classroom, and we can also do it in a better way. It's also very good. What are the
So in teacher-centered learning, the whole control will be under the teacher. So this would help them to complete the syllabus on their time, and the proper knowledge and the factual information could be given clearly to the students when in the teacher-centered learning, and it is helpful especially during the examination.
Very good, because the students only believe what the teacher is saying, isn't it? So according to Harni's view, that even if the teacher deliver the content, it should be better when we compare with the student-centered method. Okay, fine. Yourself?
As our friend said, there is student-centered learning and teacher-centered learning. Here the student plays the main role, they are prioritized, whereas in teacher-centered learning, the teacher plays the main role. For example, let me give you a few examples for this. For student-centered learning, we can give as project work, where the teacher plays only the guide role, but most of the work is done by the students, like collecting information and modeling, all that is done by the students. So they get to explore more. So this is a student-centered learning, where teacher-centered learning, we can say that a lecture method, where teacher just keep telling the information, content and all that. There is no interaction between student and teacher. This is a teacher-centered learning, where students are less involved.
Yes, very good. But in student-centered, there is a conversation between the teacher and student is more when we compare to the teacher-centered. Yes, Priyanka?
According to my view, actually the ratio of the classroom is very important. So when we take 1:35, this is a very large classroom. So it will be difficult for a teacher to control when the 45 students to be present in the classroom. So mentally, physically they will be present, but mentally it is the teacher's responsibility to make them present in the classroom. Other than that, the time efficiency in a particular classroom, 45 minutes is the duration that is being given nowadays. So in 45 minutes, if we go with student-centered learning, it will be difficult for us to engage all the students and complete the syllabus on time. So the knowledge should be given as scripted by the government. So we have to provide them the knowledge that is being given in the textbook, as well as we have to demonstrate the extra knowledge to them. So when we go into teacher-centered learning, it will be more helpful to engage the classroom.
Yes, so both way it is good for one topic, and that is student-centered method is good for the another topic. So according to the topic also we have to select the case of the age level and also the grade level. According to their mental ability also we have to choose the method also. Okay, fine. Thank you.